Hello everyone, and welcome back to our Unholy Horde playthrough on the channel. And in the last episode, well, we went and raided a couple of villages, and I have to say, I quite liked how it actually ended up. As you can see, only York really dislikes us substantially from it. Plundered our vassal's village, they don't like that. Canterbury, they do not seem to actually care. So it's just Lincoln and York. I mean, Lincoln really, really hates us, but we can actually handle them. And while we would have some problems with York, especially if they decide to attack us full force with their entire kingdom, I think we could maybe soon demand some neutralization, maybe from Norwich, although I don't know if I want to risk the trade agreement falling through. It says betrayed my trust. That is because of the loan they gave us, I believe. So we should be able to fix that. And London also hates us. Failed to repay a debt to my neighbor. Any other ruler is a non-entity. So yeah, that's going to be difficult. I don't think there's anything we can do unless Emma can get to 15 persuasion, but I don't even really understand. I think you have to do a lot of bribes and things like that, and other intrigues in order to actually level this. So yeah, I don't think that diplomatic trait is going to be possible in the series, and I'm actually starting to wonder. I mean, it's a trait that has a huge use because you have the restore relations, but I've never been able to actually get to the point of using it, so that's kind of unfortunate. Now, another thing, I was actually looking, and Canute, he is both an agnostic and a fanatic. I think this may be a bug, because I think you're supposed to go from regular believer to either agnostic or fanatic, so I don't know how he got both. And, yeah, Harold and Emma, or Harold has sins, and everybody's a fanatic. And I'm not sure how I feel about this. It does help with their mood, but Canute will start to get sins if we create the scaffolding, which scaffolding's done, right? We placed it, didn't we? I think we placed it last time. Yes, we placed it. So once this is done, if we start doing terror, then Canute will start to accrue sins. So the only way to get rid of this is if we can get rid of the fanatics trait. Um, Now, on the other hand, it says negative thoughts from sins disappear 3 times faster, making agnostics useful for performing dubious actions on the world map. But I think sins also get accrued from the scaffolding, so that's going to be an issue. We're going to have to see what happens if having fanatics and agnostics kind of levels this off or what. Now, on the other hand, like I said, I do like how the Burning Villages has gone, and York already hates us, so it may be worth it to go and take their rye from them. It's going to be something I'm going to have to think a little bit more about, but it seems easy enough to do. The only real question is if they will try to defend it. Now, we captured some prisoners, and as you can see, several of them are bandits, and we are currently learning the Fresh Start. And Fresh Start will allow us to take bandits into our army without all of the negative traits and thoughts that usually come with them. Now, as far as I know, that only is going to work on bandits, and we do have a couple that aren't bandits. So we're not going to probably take these ones, but we will probably take every single bandit, even though this bandit is a little more expensive, we'll probably take him too. Um, we don't have to worry about taxes as much as long as we can get the faith defense, as long as we can get this. And actually, I'm thinking about, because we actually have a good amount of rutabaga. I'm not sure why it's not in our storages right now. Is it? Oh, it's already at the workday, so it's actually in our brewery right now. So there was 75 of it, I believe, which should give us a nice amount of moonshine. Um, so we should be okay on beer for the moment. So we're gonna go ahead and take him off of that because Harold can learn faith defense, and I really want to get this book. It's actually the most important book, I think, because it'll allow us to keep the trader, even if we keep hiring a lot of soldiers. So with all that said, we are just kind of going to wait around. Hopefully these all get learned pretty quickly. Emma is, of course, going to study Caden training, and she will be done with that rather shortly, which is nice. And otherwise, it looks like the scaffolding is ready, so we're going to put... Does it actually... Does it actually matter which one of them is on it? The Lord takes charge of managing the scaffold's operations. The questioning of witnesses lasts for 30 minutes. So probably. It probably matters. Now, Mask of Shame is what we will use, and we will terror on Macaw. And we're going to see how this goes. Okay, Caden training is now done, which is perfect. This will give us 50%, oops, wrong thing. Caden training, it will give us 50% more warrior training effectiveness, so that should make us level up our warriors a whole lot quicker, which is awesome. And we're just going to put Emma onto, oh, she can actually rewrite this, requiring 3 to 9, so hold on. Looks like it will be, oh, it doesn't even actually take it right away anymore. Requires from 3 to 9 depending on knowledge level. So I guess it only takes the paper once it's actually done. Either way, we're just going to learn it. But actually, that may be kind of useful. I think I already looked into it, though, and for the price of books, you basically gain almost nothing for writing a book. But you do gain a little bit, so it might be kind of worth it. Now, as you can see on our army, we have our first level 15 warrior. And actually, I want to check his age. He's only 39. Wow, that is incredible. He could easily be a warrior for us for another 15 years or more. And that will be before he even starts to lose combat. But either way, we have a level 15, and as you can see, he is no longer... where's he going? Patrolling. Where? Oh, over here, okay. So he's not even in his patrol radius yet. But either way, we want to up this to level 20 now. And we're actually going to set it to priority as well. I don't know if this actually does anything, because I think usually it just matters for the manager and for the workers. But I don't know if it counts as all the warriors being workers here. Not really sure. Looks like he's still just going to patrol. But either way, this way he'll be able to go and train still. And getting some level 20 warriors would definitely be a welcome change. Now, another thing I did mention in the last episode was that we were going to start making medical salves, and we would try to make a little bit of flavorful ale. I'm probably only going to do, we'll say, like, we'll make 6. So I'll just, well, actually 8. So it'll be enough for all of our lords to drink. And I just want to make sure that we have all of these taverns set to no flavorful ale. Yes. And we do have all these 3 temples now, so we're going to go ahead and make a road to this 3rd one. We'll just make... we are running low on money, so we're probably only going to make the one little road for now. And call that good for the moment. Now, some other good news, because our tools all got completed, and it looks like they're all mostly placed. There's still a few that need to be placed here. I don't know what happened to them then, because they're not anywhere. Are they at our workshop? Yeah, okay, wait, no, they're not. Hold on. Okay, so I guess we need to make a few more. So we're gonna do make X, and we'll make 5 more. And we may even make more than that once it's done, just because it seems like we have enough coal and iron, enough coal and iron extra. And we have enough steel for all of our swords and everything, so we may make even more tools just to sell them. We'll see about that soon, though. Yeah, so as you can see, we do have the initiated terror now, and it looks like it's at 48 hours. I think it was supposed to be less than this. Disappears 3 times faster. Yeah, so I don't think that the agnostic benefit is actually happening. And let's see. Fanatics will be suffer twice as much from sins. Doesn't look like maybe we're not getting either, because minus 35. So what is it normally 17? I don't think so. So it seems like maybe it's not, neither of them are having an effect. Maybe. I'm not really too sure though. Okay, so here we are at the trader, and as usual, we're going to sell these daggers. We'll sell a few of the bows again. Actually, I want to keep the bows just in case we do get attacked at the city. We'll sell these spears, though, and unfortunately, the paper price is still increased. Let's see, what else? We don't have Faith Defense done yet, but we did get Caden Training. I think what we'll do, we're going to start keeping our purple books, because we do run through the knowledge. And I would like to have multiple people have it just in case. So we'll keep those ones just so we can have multiple people learn them. And unfortunately, we would still be sending 500 here. Now, these are the 3 that are not bandits. They're passed as peasantry. Actually, Actually, I guess the past always says peasant, even though these ones were actually bandits. So, either way, this is still going to have us sending money, which is not good. Common good, thought of terror time is halved. Yeah, so we may end up having to just skip the trader for right now. I guess we could sell some steel. Let's see, 1 coal and 1 iron is what price normally? So our iron is normally 5, and where's the coal at? Where is the coal? Oh, here it is. So 7 and 5, so that's about a 9 gold difference for how much you would sell the raw materials for. So we could go ahead and sell this. It would only be 3 of them though. Before the price starts, yeah, price drops really quickly. We would still get 20 for this one though, so we'll do that. And then hops we want to keep. Maybe we do need to just sell all of our spears. And well, almost all of them, and all of our bows. That'll get us to where we need to be. And next time we can start to sell a little bit of tools. We don't yet have enough medical cells, so I mean, this is the best it looks like we can do. We need a little bit of money back because we need to be able to pay our wages and things. So as much as it kind of sucks to have to do this, I think we do need to. And what we're going to do... Where's that guy with 5 combat skill? Right here. We'll get rid of him too then. And maybe this guy. There we go. Okay, so it gets us a little bit of money back, and we still have these 3 guys that we can actually hire. Let's see. One of those said 4 combat skills, so I want to make sure... Okay, it doesn't look like their taxes increased. So we will be hiring them as soon as we're able. Okay, so this is strange. We actually have 4 prisoners, but only 3 of them are actually showing up here. So I guess that one that has the 4 combat isn't showing up, so we're not going to be able to hire them. Oh, okay. Wait, we already sold the 4 combat skill guy, but there is one here that's not showing up. It's kind of weird, right? Is it... Oh, it must be him because he has a disability. Yeah, that looks like him. Let's take a look really quick. Yeah, okay. So that's what it probably is. Or maybe he's just too old, even. No, he's only 32. Either way, we don't really need him if we're not going to hire him. Okay, so I was just looking on the map here, and it does look like these people over here decided to actually attack York's village, so we're not going to be able to do that. But I did notice a camp right here, and it's got 5. And we're going to wait for Canute to get done with his morning service, and we're going to send him off to take care of this, actually. Okay, he got done, so we're going to go ahead and actually 61. Okay, he's good on mood. We'll go ahead and send him, and we'll send him with a decent force, but he only really needs, what, 10, maybe? We'll go with our 10 best then. And we will go 4 on the armor, of course, and we'll send our axes, and we'll send our swords. Looks good to me. 68%. And we will send that now. Just looking around on the map a little bit. I would love to get those hops, or even that rye, but I really don't want to attack London right now. So we're just gonna have to wait. Hopefully we can get these villages later, though. Now, one thing I didn't exactly think about was the terror against culture is, of course, it's affecting our warriors as well, and we do have, I believe we have 3. Yeah, we have 3 macaw warriors, so we are going to need to think about if we just want to ship them off ourselves or wait until they decide to leave on their own. I think we'll just wait until they leave on their own. It is impacting our, it's impacting our taxes. So we are paying for them, even though they aren't probably going to be very useful right now. What I'll probably do is if they start getting so upset... I mean, this one's already at minus 15, or at 15. So we're probably just going to get rid of them. They're a fanatic as well anyway, so that's kind of annoying. So we'll get rid of them. And let's see. This is the other macaw. He's 32 still. So I think that's okay for the moment. But if they get so low that they're getting ready to have like a mental break, that we probably want to just get rid of them. They're not going to be very useful for patrols. It looks like York is going to go get some revenge on those people that were attacking their villages. They're going to attack one of their villages now. Kind of funny. Okay, so now looking back at our weapons here, our spears have gotten done. Uh, those were just ones that we're trying to sell anyways. We're waiting for this one other mace. And what we'll probably do... how many people did we send out? I think it was 10, right? And now we have... I think we're going to want maybe 5 more swords. And maybe just 5 more axes as well. And then after that, we can just do until on the spears. We want to keep about 10. Maybe a little, maybe even more. Maybe 20. Yeah, maybe 20. And then otherwise, we'll make a little bit more tools because it's the only thing we're using the workshop for anyways. We'll do 25 there. That seems good to me. And we're gonna do until on the flavorful ale and try to keep 8 of them so that our lords can drink as much of that as they want. Pelennor has revealed his intentions. He wants to turn one of our lords into a puppeteer. We don't want to allow that. This is Canterbury too, so they don't like us very much. So we're gonna get rid of them right away. We could even try to capture them. That's 20% chance of them actually waking up, and yeah, Canterbury doesn't even really have the money to ransom him anyways. So we're just going to exile him. And now we have this camp to attack. Let's go ahead and jump right on in and just get in there. They have the 1 bow, or 2 bows. And we will set... Oh, they already killed one of us. Stay in the back. There we go. Oh, he's still alive. Alright, so 3 captured, 2 dead. So we get 125 gold, and we get some prisoners again. So here we are back at the trader, and we're just going to sell off our spears. Wait, there wasn't even one of the steel... Oh, wait, that's right, we sold 1 extra. Alright, so we'll sell 1 extra steel. We're not going to sell our flavorful ale anymore, but we do want to sell some of these medical cells. We'll keep 10. We want to try to keep at least 10. And we'll sell a few tools. I think we want to keep 5 because I think we can upgrade again. Yes. We'll keep 5 on us then. And we're actually already dealt with our taxes, which is pretty good. We can actually buy herbs now. They do cost 12. And we can only sell our medical cells for 15. I mean, I guess we might as well. It is still a profit. It's not much of a profit, but it is a profit. Okay, and otherwise, I think we need everything else here. Yes. Yeah, we need everything else. Okay, and is there anything we can buy? Now, the recruits almost seems a little bit better now that we have the warrior training book, because anytime we get a level 3, they should jump up to level 5 extremely quickly. They'll have almost 100% extra experience. I still don't think it's really worth it, though. Yeah, I mean, it is 300 gold, so we can't really even afford it right now, even if we wanted to. So we'll just keep this. I almost want to get more rings so that we can hire somebody if we need to. I would like to get Harold a wife. He's 25 already. We'll just take this for now. Looks okay. And yeah, there isn't really anything else. We could sell a few maces, so we have plenty of them now, and we are making more. Okay, so Emma has finished the Hopfield and Beer book, so we're going to go ahead and put her now on Armor Forge. And we're probably going to get started. Maybe we should do a Hopfield. We're not going to do it now, but 3 workers can produce up to 56, but it'll be obviously less because of the fertility. And it's going to be even lower fertility, so I don't think that's actually worth it. However, we can start to get started on some beer. And we will do until, I think, or maybe make X. Yeah, let's make X and just try to get through all of our hops. So that's gonna be what, 140-ish. Okay, we'll do that, and hopefully they will actually prioritize that. Otherwise, we'll have to take the moonshine off every time. But that would be great if we can get everybody beer instead of just moonshine. Now looking at the mercenaries, we do have one right here that we are going to hire. A good Caden soldier. Okay, I was just looking, and I'm surprised I didn't actually check this before, but if we look at swords, right? go over here, and buying for 65. I didn't look at this at the trader before, but it only costs 1 steel and 1 coal, so that's basically 2 coal and a single iron, which is what, about 4 plus 12, so about 16. So that's almost what? Trying to quick math here, 49 gold per sword. Versus for a spear, we're making, so 24, so that's 10. Okay, so 14 per spear. So actually, for raw money, making swords is actually the best, it seems. We're going to try to actually switch over to making those then. We do want to have a few spears on hand just in case we're having issues with bandits. We'll make probably 5, I guess. I guess from there, we're just going to start making swords to sell and also to use for ourselves. So we'll probably do 50 of them, and we'll see just how much money this ends up making us. But I think that is where we're going to call it for this episode. There is one other bandit. Wow, look at that. 15. Maybe we should send our attack on that first. We need to look at what Knut's mood is once he makes it home. Oh, he is home. Let's see. His boosts are victory in battle, but he does have some fatal fatigue. Maybe we should let him drink. So we'll wait until tomorrow after church service to do that. But otherwise, that is going to be it for this episode, so hopefully we can start to get our money back. I mean, it looked like we were having some low money for a minute there, but that's mainly just because we had things to pay off and everything, and we also spent some extra money because of all that we made from the Marauders. But I think we're doing pretty good, all things considered. Looks like we're going to have our food situation sorted. We should have our alcohol situation sorted as well. Take a look at these buildings. This one we can start to upgrade again. The weapon forge needs wood, so that's the issue there. And that's to be expected. We are running low on wood. It may even be good to attack a village to get some wood. Might actually be a good idea. Why can't I click? Okay, so if we did, it would be Canterbury, it looks like. Do either of these... Oh, it doesn't show you when they're already burnt. Okay. We'll have to figure that out in the next episode then, but we do need some more lumber, so we're going to need to try to figure that out. But either way, I thank you guys very much for watching. I'll see you next time.